Hello everyone, I am editing this video and realized that there is no introduction, so here is your introduction. This is just a vlog, which is, for me, a bunch of clips thrown together from the past few days, so enjoy! Come on, bring your bone. Jackson, let's go this way. Stop dropping those stairs. Come on, let's go. Yes, thank you. It's my dirt child awakening from her slumber. Hi, Queen. How you doing? Look, she's just covered in dirt. How you doing? Did you have a good slumber? Did you sleep well last night? Please feed me. I am so famished. Do you see these rolls? These rolls are not sufficient. They must be larger. Why is it not focusing on you? There we go. Of course there's a gnat in your enclosure. Of course. Okay. You can't eat right now though, so I'll see you later. But she is so begging. Okay, with your little dirt cap on, I will go get you some food. You're gonna fall out of the enclosure if you do that. Ah. Come here. Let's get back inside the enclosure and then we'll feed you. Yes? Come on. Come on. There you go. Don't worry. I did crush the head of the superworm. Something I do with my amphibians because they don't really have teeth like lizards do. So she doesn't get superworms that often, but just a little snack now and then. You get dirt in your mouth. How's your enclosure doing, Queen? Is it good? Our filter is a little clogged. You can see it's not putting out as much. It happens about once a week or once every 2 weeks or so. Usually like right after a water change, I'll have to maintenance it. So we've got one coming up, don't we, Neville? Don't we? Stay in your house. You have a giant chunk of calcium on the top of your head. Yeah, but her pothos is doing really well. Focus! Thank you. Her pothos is doing really well. Our background's holding up nicely. Probably one of my favorite enclosures just because it's so relatively like minimal. Yum, yum. Wasn't that yummy? Alright, back in your house you go. Doodaloo. Let me get that calcium off your face. There you go. Goodbye, sweet Neville. Look, it's kind of hard to see because of the water spots, but my lychee is sleeping. I don't know why she's not in her hide like usual, but that's where she decided to sleep last night. Look, Neville ate and now she's going for a little dip, but her water is kind of low, so we're gonna add some more. There we go, Neville. That's a bit better, isn't it? She's like, I don't even care. I'm just taking a swim. She just rinsed her head off. Look, see? Now you can actually get your body in there, Neville. Yeah, get a nice little soak. Get all the dirts off. Sometimes I'll find her asleep in here. I think I included a clip of her sleeping last week, or in my last quarantine vlog anyway. You enjoying yourself, Queen? Look at her. She's so cute. Look at her toes, oh my gosh. What a lovely creature. And for those wondering, yes, she can get in and out of here with ease. This section is low enough that she just like climbs out from here, but she often just like pummels into the water section from the side there. She thinks I have more food, which is why she's coming out now. See, look, there she is. Hi, Queen. Yes, what a good girl you are. Hi. You still have some dirt on your head, just so you know. Don't mind my leggings, you can see in the reflection. Look, see? Mole salamanders, which a tiger salamander is a mole salamander, they have particularly strong legs. So they have no problem digging or getting out of water sections in Neville's case. Right, Neville? No more food, you ate already. Look, she is still waiting. Girl, I'm not coming to feed you anymore. I do have to put away laundry now though, so she's gonna be staring at me for the next few minutes trying to get food. Sorry, Queen. Putting laundry away. And there she is. Nosy as hell. Look at her. I saw her take a dip twice today already. You've been out and about all morning, haven't you? And look, she's back to sleeping. For some odd reason, Roshi is awake in the middle of the day. So maybe we'll just move him to his new enclosure early since I was planning on doing that tonight. Do you want to explore? Yeah, this is a new house. Yeah, that's a new house. Whee! New house. New house, who dis? Oh, careful. There we go. And then I'll put this to the side for now, but I will put it in your, oh goodness. I know it's scary, huh? Because it's new. But you're the one who decided to wake up during the day. Yeah, you did. You woke up during the day, son. Okay, let me put this in here really quick. So, as expected, he's wigging out a bit, but I was able to squeeze his cork round back here so he can get in over there, he can get in over there, and so he just has his little, you know, his familiar cork round hide, and then he has this cork round hide, and then he's got a hide up in here as well. So he's wigging out. It's a lot to take in. But the sooner he finds somewhere to chill, the happier he'll be. I know, it's a lot to take in. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. Do you want me to put you on the ground so you can go back to your hide? No? God, you move so much faster than all my crystal geckos. Oh, poor Roshi. Poor Roshi. Well, at least now I can work on your enclosure. So anyway, yeah, he has his hide down there, or one of them. He can get in over here, and he can get in over there, and then he's got some marble queen pothos, and he's got some bioactive substrate with leaf litter and sphagnum moss. And there he is. And he has this pothos as well as another marble queen. Then he's got, you know, his DIY background. He's got a cork hide here. He's got a cork hide up here. And then I left this nice and open because, as you saw just a few seconds ago, he really likes to jump. So I wanted to give him the opportunity to have some like jumping space and climbing space. But yeah, it'll take him a little bit to settle in. But once he does, it'll be for the best. My buddy. I know. It's okay. Yeah, you'll like it once you settle in, I promise. He just leapt from here to his food dish because I tried to close. Yeah, there's a hide right there. You almost had it. Told you, he just loves to jump. See how he's curled his tail onto it? Kind of prehensile in a way, huh? I know, it's so much. And now he's gonna get to watch Ronald as well. So that'll be a nice little treat for him. Oh, okay, I'm gonna close his door and he's gonna wig out. There you go. All right, there's your new, damn it, his food ledge is falling. Don't be alarmed. I'm just fixing your food ledge, which keeps falling. I hate sticky food ledges, but I'm not going to waste them since I already have them. Plus the magnets wouldn't fit between the enclosures. Okay. I know it's a lot to take in, huh? I know. Okay. I'll leave you to it then. Yeah? I'll check on you in a bit. Don't wig out. I'm just closing a door. Don't wig out. I'm just closing a door. I forgot to post an update yesterday, but Roshi did end up settling down in the cork tube down here. Then last night, Roshi was out and about, and this plant was like dangling down here. Also, there's some urates down the door, which is just lovely. And then there's a nice fresh poop in here. So Roshi definitely got around. I don't know where Roshi is right now. Probably in the tunnel again, but can't really tell because, you know, I don't want to take it out and disturb him. So I'm pretty sure he's in there. But he's definitely in the enclosure, so don't worry. But he's still settling in for sure. Look, my sweet boy has come out. How are you doing, Roshi? Look, there's Roshi, who looks really obese, but she's actually just like got a huge hunchback. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see it kind of goes up. So she's not, she just is really deformed, but she moves around really well, as you can see. And you can see her tail is really crinked as well, or kinked. Sorry, honey, I just wanted to lift your plant back up, that's all. Sorry, girl, goodbye. And there's Ree. Oh, you can't see. And there's Ree. Still super mad about having been moved. So I figured I'd give you guys a little rundown of what my gecko bookshelves are going to, well, actually they won't be gecko bookshelves anymore. In a few months' time, I am retiring the gecko bookshelves, and when I do that, I'll be upgrading them with these enclosures. So we'll start with these ones, which are 36 by 18 by 12s. They are not exoterras. They're going to be made in like one giant custom order. But yeah, they're not exoterras or like anything you've seen in the market. I'm planning to get them from All American Cages on Etsy. But yeah, so these are 36 by 18 by 12. These are 36 by 18 by 12. These are 36 by 18 by 12. These are 24 by 18 by 12. These are 18 by 18 by 12. So let's just run through them. So if you're familiar with what my pet room looks like right now, you know I have 3 walls that have gecko bookshelves on them. And so like there's the one big main wall that's like right when you walk in the room, you're facing it. Then there's the wall that has the windows, and there's a big gecko bookshelf in the middle of the windows and 2 smaller ones on the sides. And then there's 2 smaller gecko bookshelves in between the bedroom door or the pet room door and the pet room closet. So these enclosures will be replacing the ones that are in between the closet and the door. These ones will be replacing the ones that are in between the windows, and these ones will be replacing the like big gecko bookshelves, like the main wall. We'll start with the 36 by 18 by 12 boy setup. So I just, like, for simplicity's sake, split them up between boys and girls. So we have the boy stack, which will be in between the wall, or in between the doors, the closet door and the bedroom door, like I've said a million times. And they will all be 36 by 18 by 12, and they will all be bioactive. So there's 6 separate enclosures here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There'll be a stand that they sit on top of. And then I'm going to make them bioactive, which means that I think all but Benjamin probably won't, and Tywin might not. But the rest will be getting a bioactive substrate. And basically that just means that it's an arid substrate that has a cleanup crew in it. It is not going to be live planted. I'm not gonna go out with succulents for all these enclosures because I'm sure I'll just end up killing them. And then to mirror that will be the girl enclosures, which is going to be on the opposite side of the room between the windows. Basically it just houses Brienne, Renly, Arya, Amy, Marcella, and Tormund, all girls. And they will also have bioactives, and I think every single one of them is going to get a bioactive. I don't think there's going to be any that are left out. And again, 36 by 18 by 12 enclosures and a stand. Then we have these enclosures where it can get a little bit more complicated, but still not so bad. But there's going to be 2 36 by 18 by 12 up top. There's going to be 3 rows of 24 by 18 by 12, and then 2 rows of 18 by 18 by 12. So the 18 by 18 by 12 are like a 15-ish gallon equivalent, maybe a little bit more. These are a little bit more than 20 gallons, and these are a little bit more than 30 gallons. But Obella, Oberon, and Carsey. So Obella and Oberon are my African fat-tailed geckos, and Carsey is my West Indian leopard gecko. They have a little bit higher humidity requirements, and so I'm just gonna like put them all in these enclosures too. That way I can just get rid of my like current exoterras I have for these two. I just wanted them to be in enclosures like my gecko, my leopard geckos, because I feed them the same night and I treat them quite similarly, with the exception of, you know, giving the African fat-tailed geckos more humidity. So I figured I just want to put them in these enclosures as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then Theon is still growing. Egret is a small gecko. Elia is a rescue with MBD. Marjorie and Mira have stunted growth, and Liana is smaller. So that's why these guys got these enclosures. But I gave all the other adults larger ones. And then the 18-18-12s, which I would never keep a healthy, full-grown, well-adjusted gecko in. But Eddard, Shireen, Mel, Sam, Gilly, and Roz all have Enigma syndrome, so they have to be kept in a smaller enclosure. I'm afraid buying these, and they wouldn't do well in them, and then I'd have all these enclosures I can't use, so I want to get them something smaller. Rhaego would be staying in an 18-18 by 12 as well, because Rhaego is blind and super small, so I'd rather give Rhaego a small space. Well, not small, because Rhaego is 30 grams, so it's still 15 gallons, which is pretty big for a gecko that's small. But considering Rhaego is blind, and considering Rhaego has stunted growth, I feel like this is an appropriate size. There will be an extra enclosure here. There's nobody filling this spot. It just so happened, like, mathematically, that's how things added up. There's an extra spot here. But yeah, that's what I've got going so far. All the enclosures will have heat. That's a common question I get with my gecko bookshelves as well. They will all have heat, similar to the gecko bookshelves, where I'm going to wind heat tape like down the aisle, then up, down the aisle. And I'm going to have a Herpstat 4 for these enclosures, a Herpstat 2 for these enclosures, and a Herpstat 2 for these enclosures. So I'll break it up like halfway through and then run heat tape through on a different, different probe for the thermostat. What else? Oh, some of these will be bioactive. These guys will not get bioactive. Rhaego might, just because he loves to dig so much. And then these guys will definitely get loose substrate. Theon's still growing, so he won't. Egret will. Elia might. Marjorie and Mira will, and Liana will. And then Fritz and Vash will. Tormund, Marcella, Amy, Arya, Renly, and Brienne will. Tywin might not, due to having reproductive problems. He like constantly has problems with like sperm plugs and having clogged pores, so I'm just not sure how substrate would impact that, so we'll see. And then Varys, Viserion, Jojen, and Merlin will get substrate. Benjen won't, simply because he's got like a severe underbite, and I'm worrying about like him cramming substrate into his mouth. We'll see. We'll see with him. I think that I might experiment with these two, see how it goes, and if it doesn't go well, then I can just revert it to not being bioactive. But the ones that don't get substrate will be getting kitchen cabinet liner or tile. Haven't decided yet on that, but I will let you know. And those are my plans. So, oh, one more thing. How much are they going to cost? With heat tape, thermostats, and all the enclosures, it will be over $4,000. So it's a bit pricey, but it's worth it, you know. And if you have any question about what's going to happen to the gecko bookshelves, I'll be selling them. So if you are around Indiana, I live in northern Indiana, like right off the border of Michigan. If you wanted a gecko bookshelf, then in a few months' time, I will have like 7 available. So stay tuned. Actually, well, I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll have 8 available. 8 gecko bookshelves available. So stay tuned. just got a new harness today and he's still figuring it out. Do you like it, honey? Do you like it? Come on. So happy. Yeah, but you can't tug as much in this, can you? No, you cannot. He looks small, but he's actually really muscular. Like, he's strong. Come on. And he's wearing a medium harness and it barely fits him. I wanted to get him a large. Aaron's like, don't, it'll be too big. Large would have fit him fine. He's just like thick-chested and short-legged. So I just got back from my walk with Jackson, and as soon as I opened the door to the house, I could smell the bearded dragon poop, and I was like, oh my god, that's not normal. So I went over and I was like, maybe both of them pooped at the same time, which doesn't usually happen. Like, sometimes one will poop and then a few hours later another one will poop. They both pooped at the same time, but they both pooped at the same time twice today. There was 4 bearded dragon poops and I have 2 bearded dragons. So the entire downstairs just reeks of bearded dragon poop because they both pooped 2 times. 2 times today. It's only 2 p.m. Rest assured, it's been cleaned, and that's why it smells downstairs, because once you clean it, then that smell leaves the enclosure and just comes around the whole house. Ugh. And now I'm in public to pick up tongs because my dumb behind broke them. So the tongs have been purchased. I also got some more sphagnum moss, and I got some Repashy Calcium Plus. Repashy Calcium Plus. So all 3 things that I needed. I actually bought 3 sets of tongs. That way I have backup tongs in case I leave them downstairs, like, because that happens all the time when I'm feeding bearded dragons. I'll accidentally leave the tongs downstairs, and then I'll have to go in the middle of the night when I'm doing feedings in the pet room and go and get them, which is really annoying. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of them. So I have 3 now. Again, this finger's staying down. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end this one. And I think I'm kind of enjoying posting these like weird little random tidbits in a vlog. So I think I'll do that. And this will go up, what's today? Today is Friday. I'm watching Love Never Dies, which if you have not followed me on Twitter or Instagram, you don't know that I'm like obsessed with Phantom of the Opera. But Love Never Dies is just, it is. I compare it to Harry Potter fans reading The Cursed Child. That tells you all you need to know, I think. So I'm gonna edit this little clip right here, put it in the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, comment down below. Let's see. Comment down below which of my pets is your favorite, or which pet you'd like to see on merch, because I will be putting more out in like June or July. So who would you like to see? And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Please continue to take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Give your pets a snuggle. You know, it's a hard time for everybody. So just take care of yourself, okay? Bye.